Today, Ukrainian President Zelensky said he's counting on U.S. support to help the country find peace. Do you think that Zelensky and Ukraine can still count on the U.S. for support?
I think you quoted one half of the argument, which is President Trump saying minerals deal is still on the table. Zelensky saying that a deal is still on the table. But in the end, there's nothing to criticize here. He's moving the ball down the field. You have a situation where now Europe is finally realizing they have to be a partner in security. If there's going to be any security guarantee for Europe, that has to come from Europe standing on its own. It has to come from European nations meeting GDP percentages like Poland is up at 4%. From UK saying they're going to up their spending, an additional $2 billion a year. From Germany saying, hey, we're going to create a $400 billion defense fund. And the list goes on and on, from Macron in Paris to others. They're all realizing what President Trump is doing in making sure that Europe is a partner that doesn't need America to go out there and defend every bit of it. And I'm going to make one other statement on this as well, and that's to say everybody has to realize that they're still, it's so ironic, they're still reliant on Russian oil and gas, moving it throughout Europe or moving it to other places and bringing it back into Europe. So they're essentially putting as much money into supporting Russia and not putting as much money into actually defending Ukraine, and then begging us to be the backstop for security. That comes to an end.
Yeah, I actually saw a study from a European group that showed that Europeans were actually buying more Russian oil and gas than they were helping Ukraine in terms of the aid. So in some ways, the Europeans are funding both sides in this war.